What's going on, you guys? This is Bridget Kelly, and you are locked into We Talk Weekly.
Going wrong.
Oh my gosh.
Having some technical difficulties with my laptop. It just froze on me. I don't know what's going on.
It's gonna get better, Sizzle. It'll get better.
Yes.
Daphne just
how you be so mad. Sometimes I be so mad, like I just be like, I'm so mad I'm about to spit.
Yeah. Right. What kind though? The hawk one?
Oh God.
Which one?
Really gotta talk about
it make a difference.
Oh,
yes, you got, and my sinuses acting up too.
Oh gosh.
That'll be a nice good.
Well, I mean, I guess that's an excellent transition to go on to spark when the good news and bad news. So first, before we get into that, tell me how your day was, class.
Mine was cool. It wasn't bad. I hey Daphne.
That's Daph?
It was cool.
Oh, Daph, shout out to Daph. Daph just jumped in. Oh God, everybody jumped in. Are you hearing me?
No.
Oh man, I don't know. I can hear you.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. So why don't you go ahead?
We're going to do good news, bad news.
What we waiting on,
okay,
man?
here we
Come
go.
on.
We're going
Holla
to do
at
the
your
good
boy.
news, bad news. Okay, I'm going to give y'all the good news first. The good news is Byron Allen is suing Comcast Cable. That's good news.
It's funny how you put that in the good news.
That's not good news?
That's just good news.
Yeah,
okay.
that's good news.
No doubt. Holla.
Wait, all right, here we go.
You got to tell me the story first.
All right, and it was confusing to me until I researched it, so
Hold on.
follow me if you can. Although live stream companies are making a huge impact, cable companies are still thriving. So much so, cable companies like Comcast and Charter Spectrum Communications are bringing in billions of dollars, all while having African Americans double their customer base.
Oh, man.
So here's the deal. Byron Allen, a former comedian and philanthropist and the founder and CEO of Entertainment Studios, has decided to sue Comcast and Charter Communications. This is a $20 billion discrimination suit filed by Allen, who insists that the cable and media giant underfunded and discriminated against channels run by and serving minority communities.
Wow.
Along with himself, Allen has a list of name of celebrities who share his sentiments, including Robert Rodriguez, Sean Diddy Combs, U.S. Senator Kamala Harris, Cory Booker, and Gabrielle Union, also Magic Johnson.
No doubt, okay.
Allegedly, Comcast had Al Sharpton and the NAACP sign a contract authorizing Comcast, a lack of better words, not allowing black people to a seat at the table. Did you hear that? How Al Sharpton going to sign something and say that they're okaying for them to not allow black people a seat at the table?
Yeah.
So initially, Byron Allen had a pending lawsuit against Al Sharpton and the NAACP, which soon dissolved. Don't know what happened to that, but it's gone.
Oh, man.
Comcast and Charter combined gross over $70 billion a year in licensing and cable networking, and give less than $7 million to African-American owned outlet.
Unbelievable.
Out of pocket.
It's crazy. This means that
Unbelievable.
Comcast controls the images of what it puts out and what we see.
Absolutely.
Allen's lawsuit with both Comcast and Charter were in Allen's favor and would be upheld with the 1866 Section 1981 Civil Rights Law Act. This was to protect black people with fair government contracting and commercial contracting. Here's a little history. Slaves were freed in December of 1865, and this law was inducted in 1866.
Right.
We're told that since black people didn't get reciprocity or reparation or 40 acres and a mule, we received this act. You accept it? The only thing about this act is that a person must prove it's 100% discrimination. Allen states that we should be able to turn on our TV and say we have economic inclusion.
Absolutely.
Allen knows the numbers, and he's holding Comcast and Charter accountable.
He should. He
Yes.
should. And the thing is, it's like, dang, you don't want to give us reparations, right?
Right.
You don't want to give us our 40 acres and a mule, right?
Nope.
But the one thing that we were quote unquote guaranteed to have, you want to take that away from us too?
Well, they giving you the 1865 Act. So
okay.
yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah, so that was and a lot of people don't know what the background is. But the question I have, although Byron Allen is going really hard, one of his comments or quotes was, when he had his daughter, he wanted his daughter to see a resemblance of her on television.
I know that's right.
Absolutely.
You know, but his wife is white. Not saying that if you're biracial that it doesn't mean that you don't have black in you, but I mean, okay.
Yeah, that's a little heavy. I mean, that has been the topic of a conversation, of many conversations.
Yeah.
How are you so strongly petitioning in making sure we are included in kind of the digital space, but
They
how
say-
are your family and our people not included in your marriage, so to speak?
You can't
That's
help
heavy.
who you love, I guess.
Yeah, you can't help
Yeah.
who you love, I guess, but you know,
Yeah.
it's one of those things. Well, okay, okay.
Yeah, that was good news,
That was
though.
good news,
He
okay.
I mean, if he win, I think there's going to be a whole lot of changes. Diddy has Revolt and other media outlets, and Magic Johnson, and then Gabrielle
right.
Union. That was one of the sizzles as far as her with the hair, and that's an
yeah.
NBC production.
Yeah, I'll be
so
talking about that too.
okay,
Mhm.
No doubt.
So
more of
they'll
the
hear
sizzle.
more
yeah.
about it.
Yeah,
Want to
so
hear more about that
all
on the
right.
sizzle, no doubt.
okay, well, that was your good news.
That was good news,
All
all
right,
right.
here's your bad news. Police kill an innocent bystander in a high-speed chase. Yeah, I thought they couldn't do that no more. Miami police tactics are being questioned after a UPS driver ends in a deadly shootout. Two men there in Miami robbed a jewelry store, and then they hijacked a UPS van with a hostage named Frank Ordonez. After a 23-mile chase, the officers opened fire and receiving shots from the gunman. This all happened around 4 p.m. in rush hour traffic. The two hijackers were killed, and so was Ordonez and another innocent bystander sitting in traffic. It's not yet clear who fired the shots that killed the UPS driver and the innocent bystander. Ordonez was a father of two. He had two daughters, 3 and 5, and his stepfather is criticizing the officers' actions. A senior law enforcement source told CBS Miami that 19 officers were firing at this truck on the highway. Former Miami-Dade Police Chief Manny Oroso questions the police officers' tactics, and given the number of civilians and that they had a hostage, he's saying, why would they do that? It's very early in the investigation process, says Agent Pararo, and they said that there's still a lot of questions that that are unanswered. But the irony of this story is that the UPS driver although he worked for UPS for 5 years, this was his first day working as a driver.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
So,
Unfreaking believable.
He was so excited to start driving
Ah.
and get his first route and
Unbelievable.
the first day. So, and one other thing that they said is that the union for UPS in New York has started a GoFundMe
That's good.
for his funeral
family,
expenses.
yeah.
But why would the job not just pay for his funeral?
That's true too.
I mean, for their like education and things like that, but
Right.
it specified his funeral. So
Right.
condolences to that family. But that was your good news and your bad news.
Wow, that was your good news and bad news, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Charles Gregg with the beautiful
Lauren
and
Sizzle.
the beautiful.
Classy Lady Sparkle.
Wow, that was heavy, man. That was pretty heavy. I think we need to start making sure that that we pay attention to. We need to start paying attention to each other and the cries of each other and stop living in our own silos. Because what's starting to happen is, if you have somebody over here that's kind of in belief of what a person did, and they're part of a group, then you had this other, group that's like, well, I don't believe what he did. But when we all look in the mirror, we look alike. And the problem is that we can never push or move the ball forward because we're so divided, and people are starting to see this. people are really starting to see, oh, you know what? We don't even have to favor or target a certain demographic because they're split on it anyway. So let's target a different demographic where we know that we can get more support from them. And that's the problem.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl Lauren Sizzle
And Classy Lady Sparkle.
And have you subscribed to our channel yet?
If the answer is no, you need to subscribe now.
Yeah, so stop what you're doing. Go right now and subscribe. We like you. You like us. So go ahead and subscribe.
Come on over. Be a part of the family of We Talk Weekly and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
So what are you waiting for? Subscribe
Now.